Linnea here. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about pregnancy must-haves. And if you don't know already, I do have 8-month-old twins at home who will almost be 9 months. So I was just recently pregnant. So I kind of wanted to make this video because I found when I was pregnant, I was searching high and low for tips and tricks because again, it was my first pregnancy and I wanted to make sure that I had everything that I needed. So I'm here today to kind of give you a guide on what you need for your pregnancy. So just keep watching. The first thing you're going to need when you find out you're pregnant, so day one, you find out you're pregnant, stop right there and order yourself a prenatal. It is critical that you are taking a prenatal to take care of yourself and your little baby inside of you. So the prenatal that I used is called Isotonic, and you can get this from the Isotonic website or Amazon as well. I'll link it down below. Isotonic is basically a powdered vitamin. I personally have a super hard time swallowing pills. It's just not my thing. And I just don't want to do it. To have to do that every single day just sounded like a chore to me, and I wanted nothing to do with it. So I was taking this liquid, powder to liquid vitamin, and it's basically like an orange tangy taste, and you just take a quick shot, throw it back like the clubbing days, easy peasy, and then you're good to go. This vitamin made me feel amazing. My hair was flourishing, my nails were flourishing, my skin was flourishing, and I owe it all to the vitamins. I just know that I didn't feel that way prior to pregnancy, so I know it had a lot to do with how I was feeling. One thing about Isotonic though is that it does not include DHA, and I really wanted to make sure I was taking that daily as well. So I ended up doing some research and I found another vitamin that was just strictly DHA, which was like a little clear little pill, which wasn't as bad considering like other pills are huge. So I would just take that along with my liquid vitamin daily. Pregnancy lotions and oils. We all hear all the myths and, rumors about getting stretch marks and you need to do this or do that. So I listened and I made sure to get the lotions and oils because I was not trying to find out if I was going to get stretch marks or not. So I made sure to keep myself super hydrated. I already used Jergens lotion, one of their ultra hydrating whatever lines, on a regular basis, but I added on the Palmer's pregnancy lotion as well as the oil. I would lather myself every single night and day. I would look like a greasy chicken. I would just lay in bed with a shiny glossy belly, and that was my routine. I did it every day. I was faithful to it. I could not sleep without it because when you're pregnant, you tend to get pretty dry and chapped skin. And if your belly started to get dry, it would get super itchy. And I didn't want that to happen. So I just made sure I stayed lathered up throughout my entire pregnancy. I do have to say, in my situation, I did not get any stretch marks. And who knows, it could be due to that. Well, I guess we'll never know. Mints and candies for nausea. Morning sickness is a real thing, but it's not all true. It's an all-day sickness, so don't let people fool you. I'd be sick at random times throughout the day. So to prevent this from happening, I would make sure I had candy on deck. Anywhere I was, there was candy. In my little purse, in my car, candy. So my go-to candies were sour candies, like the watermelon Sour Patches. Yes. And also my all-time favorite, like a safe one, is these mints that I'll link down below. They come in this giant container and I would just leave the big container in my car. And they're a mint that kind of like dissolves, I want to say, kind of like a chewy, not chewy, but they kind of dissolve into your mouth. I'll link it down below. I loved this mint. I'd feel nauseous, I'd pop it in my mouth, and then I was good to go. So if you know someone that's pregnant or you're pregnant and you're scared of that occurring, just have these on deck ready to go. I didn't want to feed into all that, like the pregnancy candies that they market, because one, they're overpriced and silly. Like You just need a mint. It's basically just like helps, I don't know what it does, it just works, the candy and the mint. So just listen to me and don't spend all that money on like pregnancy candies, because I heard they taste disgusting anyways. Pregnancy pillows. So I was pregnant with twins. My belly got big pretty quickly. So with that being said, there was a lot of discomfort. And I actually was on YouTube, Googling or YouTubing, whatever, tips and tricks, and I came across a video that recommended a wedged pillow. The wedged pillow that I got is called the Hiccapop. I'll try to include an image here. And the Hiccapop is a wedged pillow that I would use from early on in my pregnancy, as soon as I start to feel some type of discomfort, and it would basically level you out so you don't feel uncomfortable. That was my go-to. I used it my entire pregnancy. Once I got further along, probably like 15 to 17 weeks, I invested in that large, huge pillow. And when I tell you both of them, I'd have the big one behind me, the wedged underneath me. I was so comfortable. I was just one happy pregnant lady. I could sleep through the night with ease. I was taking up a lot of space in the bed, so you know, hubby wasn't too happy, so he immediately ordered us and upgraded us from a queen size bed to a king size bed because the space just wasn't working. But other than that, the pillows were everything. I'd even come home and find him nestled up in the pillows. So the guys like the pillows as well. I recommend that to ensure you are having nice sleep in the night. Maternity clothing. This is my first pregnancy. I did not want to invest in maternity clothes. Who wants to do that? You're only pregnant for a certain amount of time. You're only large or like, you know, bigger a certain amount of time. So I did not want to spend a lot of money on maternity clothes. So what I did was I purchased Lululemon leggings. I went up in sizes if I needed to. And I would just wear the specific line. I'll post it down below, which is super soft and stretchy and comfortable. They have biker shorts and they have their leggings. And I'd wear that throughout my whole pregnancy. I was pregnant through the spring and summer. So leggings to biker shorts as we got to the end. And when I tell you, that's all I needed, that's all I needed. Like for work, I wore a uniform, so that's something different. But for like day-to-day life, you just want to be comfortable. Of course, you guys see all these people on Instagram and on social media dressed all up, wearing heels. That's just for the freaking picture, okay? Because reality is you're in sandals. Me, in my case, I was in Birkenstocks every day. I just want it to be comfortable and yeah, just in sneakers, and like you just want to be comfortable. Like you can be cute for a quick picture, but then you're taking off that stuff because you feel trapped and like uncomfortable. So Lululemon, awesome stuff. Do it. And then also for postpartum, I was able to transition these clothings, like the clothing from Lululemon, into my life postpartum, because your body's not going to go back right away. You're going to be a little uncomfortable and you don't want to feel like trying to squeeze into your old stuff. So I was just wearing the Lululemon clothing and I was good to go. Pregnancy teas. So during pregnancy, they advise you not to consume too much caffeine. So I was kind of going through my like Dunkin' and Starbucks withdrawals. So instead I started to research pregnancy teas, and they sell them in a lot of different places, and I just began ordering them. And my routine would be to fill up my little everyday water container. I'll post it, it's actually really cute. I'd fill it up with ice, and I'd actually put my pregnancy tea bags in there. So it was almost like an iced tea, and that became my little ritual, my daily ritual. That made me feel like I had a little routine, like I was going to Starbucks, but Starbucks in my kitchen. And not only that, they do provide nutrients. So why not give your body more nutrients for you and your baby? Skincare. During pregnancy, a lot of women say they break out and your hormones are just going crazy. So you just don't really know what to do. In my situation, I didn't necessarily break out, but I did have dry skin. So I use Origin skincare line, and I use this year round. Specifically in the winter, I use this thick Make a Difference cream moisturizer, facial moisturizer, and I used that during my whole pregnancy, and it made me feel so hydrated and it kept my skin so nice. And then they have a foaming wash that's also hydrating. I know a lot of face washes tend to like strip your skin down and make you feel like squeaky and dry. I don't like that. So this wash and moisturizer, I use this not pregnant as well, and it worked during my pregnancy also. I highly recommend it. I would recommend it to anybody. It's a go-to. They have amazing ingredients that they use, and it's just my favorite, and it helped me look nice during pregnancy. The final thing that I'm going to recommend, I'm leaving the best for last because this is so important, you guys. Get yourself a belly band. I don't care if you think your mom was small when she had you, so you think you're not going to have a big belly. It doesn't matter. Get a belly band. It's going to prevent your back from hurting. It's going to prevent your belly from dropping. That's how the back pain occurs. And I personally think it helped me not get stretch marks, because again, I had twins, you guys. I had 2 7-pound babies inside of me. My belly was stretched, like it was out here. So the day that I forgot to wear that belly band, I thought the world was going to end. I was so uncomfortable. I was miserable, and I was like, oh my God, I need that. That's when I realized that purchase was the best purchase that I've ever made. It's ugly. It's a little tan strappy thing. I'll link it down below. Get yourself a belly band and make it a routine. When you put your bra on, you put your belly band on, then you put your little outfit on, and I'm telling you, it's going to help you feel comfortable throughout your pregnancy. You don't want your belly to be hanging down, you guys. That's so uncomfortable. Again, I don't know what it's like to have a singleton like pregnancy with 1 baby, but with 2, man, listen, you need the belly band. It's going to just make your life that much easier. All right, you guys, so those were my quick go-to pregnancy must-haves that I would recommend to anybody that was telling me that they were pregnant. Go get those items. You need it. It's going to make your life that much easier. And again, you want to ensure that you are having a healthy pregnancy for yourself and for your baby. So again, the items are linked down below. Check them out. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, and hopefully I'll be back again for some more tips and tricks. Bye, guys.